Hi, Aries. So two big things are happening at the beginning of July for your sign. Mars has gone retrograde already. It happened at the end of June. And Chiron is moving also going retrograde and moving back into Pisces for about 4 months. So what does this mean for you? A lot of introspection and a lot of pulling back, which is very interesting for an Aries because you guys are always on the go, always on the move. And even when you're not on the move and on the go, your head is doing it. You know, there's like something that always has to be done or thought about or acted on, which is natural with Mars being your planet. Chiron has been in your sign for a few months, and this really brought a lot of what needs to heal from your past. And now that it's going retrograde and back into Pisces, things might be a little bit more emotional. The things that have kind of come to light that have made you realize, you know, what is it that's holding me back? What is it that I'm holding on to that's not letting me move forward? And the feelings that I'm getting from you guys are, yes, there's a lot of introspection. Yes, there's a lot of needing to come into a mental balance and a mental clarity and not move so fast. But I'm also like, it's the summertime. So why the hell do I have to slow down? Because it's summer and it's celebration. And, you know, people have been graduating college and people have been, you know, in the States, we have the 4th of July. And I know there are other celebrations that are going on in the world. I don't know all of them, but I feel like you're going to be a little bit frustrated, because you are sort of being forced to look inward and maybe not be as social as you want to be. Because we know that Aries can be a pretty social sign when they want to be. And they like to have people around them. Wow, cards all over the place. But there are changes happening, right? First two cards. Death and strength. Pretty profound. Pretty profound. So you could have a Scorpio or a Leo. We'll just get that out of the way. In your life, a Scorpio or a Leo. But this also talks about being extremely strong in the face of adversity, in the face of change. This is also talking about you recognizing what it is that needs to change in your life, or even transition within you. Jupiter is also going direct. We also have Mercury in Leo. And Mercury will be going retrograde later in July. But because we are in this big retrograde season, there's a lot of karmic activity coming up, a lot of things that you just really need to I don't really want to say figure out in your life, but there's definitely a need to take care of yourself, to focus on yourself. Page of Wands. So if there's a Leo in your life, they're showing up as very playful, childlike. Or this time of introspection and reflection is making you feel a little bit diminished or insecure. There could possibly be a lot of stuff coming up from your childhood, and the cards are asking you to be very strong within this transition time. So let's see what's out here. Yeah. And then the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. So the Scorpio showing up as a very painful blow to your ego. And you needing to have the strength for that. And it could be that this Scorpio is either from your past, and this is something that's kind of being rehashed within you, or you're needing the strength to let go of, it could even be another water sign. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio. But this is what I'm kind of talking about, where the wounds of your past and the recognition of the things that need to change in your life will become very clear at the beginning of July for you. And I didn't want this reading to be like, you know, sad and slow, but there are definitely some healing moments, some introspective moments, some times of truth-telling coming out for you. Page of Pentacles. Needing to go a new direction. I feel like with both of these pages, they often indicate that you need to go a new direction. It's time to change course because the same old ways of doing things aren't working. The same old belief patterns or belief structures or, you know, I feel like there's this very emotional quality to you guys in July. And I don't want you to hide from it. See, and that's the thing, is oftentimes when we are hurt so badly that we're still kind of bleeding from these swords, we hide from it instead of accepting it. And even as I hold this card, I can feel the pain of what's happening. And it doesn't even have to be like an event that happens. It's all of the things. It's all of the things that are coming back to you. It's like this rush of, oh my God, do I have to deal with this again? What is it that you have recognized within you that still needs to be healed that keeps coming back up over and over and over again? Whether it's from your childhood or whether it's from a person in your life, because it's time to pull those swords out and let the wounds heal and start fresh and go in a new direction. And that way you can learn the lesson and it doesn't come back during retrograde season next time, you know? Yeah, there is a very defensive quality to you guys right now. 7 of Wands. And even if it's not something that's so incredibly painful that it's like bleeding within your soul, like even if it's not that, there's definitely something that's hurting you and you're not releasing it. You're not allowing it. And instead you might even just be blocking the mere existence of it. Like, yeah, it's like Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. I'll think about that tomorrow. I'm not going to think about that today. I'll think about that tomorrow. Right? That's the feeling that I'm getting. It's like, yeah, those swords pierced me. Whatever. Whatevs. I'll just keep going. I'm just going to keep the wall up and keep going. That's very honorable. But it's going to come back again. You know, it's going to come back again. And it's really hard to manifest things in your life and make things happen within your existence when we have blocked ourselves from the healing process. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, because with the Seven of Pentacles, it's a very bored feeling. It's like, you know, if I have to rehash this again and like deal with it all over again, that's going to take forever, and I don't want to do it. It's summertime. I want to have fun. But you have people counting on you. And maybe it's time for people to not count on you anymore. At least for right now. So you can deal with whatever the Three of Swords feeling is. So you can deal with whatever it is that you've been waiting on. Whatever it is that you have, like the seeds that you have planted, the things that you want to do in your life, that's not going to grow until you unblock whatever resistance you have towards the healing process or everything that's going on in your life. If you continuously block, oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Definite water sign vibe here. If you feel blocked by a King of Cups or somebody with a lot of water in their chart, it doesn't even have to be a water sun sign, or it could just be somebody that is quite emotional but doesn't really show a lot of emotions. If you're feeling blocked or you have blocked, it's almost like you're waiting for this person to come back. But that's what I'm feeling like. The energy of this person hurt you so badly and diminished who you are, that it's almost wasted energy for you to wait for this person to show up, you know? So let's clarify a couple of these. I want to know what the Death card is. What is this transition? What is the Death card? Let's move this stuff over. Because I almost feel like you're blocking the transformation process too. What is this Death card? Yeah, there are opportunities. Yeah. Okay, so Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. That's contradictory. You know what? To me, this is like, there's this opportunity of transformation, of change, of doing something different and new in your life. And if you don't look up and see what the universe is offering you, if you sit in a very apathetic state and like all of this rushes back in and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to deal. I'm not dealing. I'm not dealing. I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to block everything out and I'm going to go my own way. The universe is like literally saying to you right now, hey, knocking on your door. I have this Ace of Wands for you, but I need your help. I need your help in the transformation, in the movement part. You know? So I do feel like there's this real blockage of whatever gifts you are to be receiving from the universe. It's almost like you can't see it because you have your head down. Because you want to be oblivious. You don't want to have to look, and it's almost like if you look up, you're going to see this pain, this hurt, and you don't want to deal with the hurt and the pain. But if you look up and you deal with the hurt and the pain, you get gifts. And we don't know when these gifts are going to come in. The universe just kind of, you know, says, oh, you've been doing the work. Here you go. Here's a new path to take. Here's a new passionate new direction. Could be a person, could be a new job, could be really great people in your life, could just be a new zest for life. Doesn't even have to be a material object or something tangible. It could just be something within you that is sparked. It's like that catalyst, that awakening catalyst. So, strength. Let's see what strength is. Whoa. So this makes sense. Seven of Swords. And since the Page of Wands is right next to it, like, I really feel like there is something that you need to walk away from. And by healing past hurts, or by healing the things that keep coming up in your life that are triggering you over and over and over again, by finding that strength within you, you can go a new direction. This could also be you needing to walk away from a Leo who is acting a little childish. And you're not really sure if that's what you need to do or that's what you want to do. This over here could be a Scorpio offering you something and you kind of denying it. And being like, no, I'm not interested. Or vice versa, you offering a Scorpio something and they're denying it. Let's find out who this King of Cups is, because I feel like the Queen of Cups is you. Because it's almost like the emotions are too real, you know? And I feel like, so either, I mean, Queen of Cups could be a guy, you could be a man, Aries. Let's see who this King of Cups is, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Who's the King of Cups? Because I feel like either this person has you blocked or you're blocking them, but you're also waiting on them at the same time. Why do the cards keep flying? Ah, King of Pentacles. So an earth sign with water in his chart or a water sign with earth in his chart, either way, somebody is being blocked here and you're like waiting for them to show up. You're on the defense big time with whoever this is. And it could be because we have the Page of Pentacles over here too. So this earth sign could be acting like a child as well. So we have the Hermit, Justice, Temperance, Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. There you are, Eight of Wands. Okay, now things are looking way better. I want to pull all those cards. Let's move that stuff up. As you go into introspection, reflection, find your balance. So we could also have, this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but we have Virgo, we have Libra, we have Sagittarius. As you go into introspection and start to find that balance of body, soul, mind with Temperance, and deal with all your karmic stuff. You know, as you start to really mentally balance yourself out and deal with it, instead of just being like, no, I'm not dealing. Nine of Cups and the King of Wands. You're able to manifest things in a very real way and actually get these things. Because fast movement happens. Eight of Wands. And you're already feeling this happening. Whether you are traveling or whatever is happening in your communication happen, things start moving in a very, very fast way. Once you heal whatever it is this retrograde period brings up, things start moving in a very, very fast way. And with the High Priestess, you're feeling this happening now. And I feel like that's why you kind of want to like jump over a step and like forget about the healing. I just want to get to the manifestation part. Well, that's great because you have great manifestation, but it only comes after a time of healing. You could also be dealing with the Sagittarius who may drink a lot. Ooh, who knows? That Nine of Cups is so funny in this deck. Like, I really want to call it the Wish card, but in this deck, it just looks like a whole bunch of drinking is happening. She looks pretty happy with it. I don't know. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. And I want to say, I feel like there's a warning here. So once things start moving really fast and you're feeling it, and you're starting to feel that safety and security within your environment again, be careful where you're giving your energy to. Be very keenly aware. Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Be very, very keenly aware of where you're giving that high vibrational energy to. Because I feel like people will want to do you wrong once they start seeing you do so well. And even if it's like not other people wanting to do you wrong, it's almost as if your vibration is the very irritant of their soul. I don't know where that came from, but that's like seriously. It's like people will be irritated that you're doing so well. So don't let them do that to you. Make sure you hold your energy very, very closely. Very, very closely. Don't give to people that don't deserve it. Right? Okay. Hold on a second. I got to check something really quick before I tell you. Because I think, so I have New York and Boston events in July, but I think the Boston event is sold out. So the link for the New York event is below. If we have another Boston one coming that weekend, I'll let everybody know. But I do have in-person readings available for Boston still. I also have in-person readings available for New York. The New York ones are going pretty fast. So make sure you go to my website, fearlessintuition.net. You can get the in-person readings. The time slots are available there. And once you order the in-person reading, I will contact you with you'll get an automatic confirmation, and then I'll contact you closer to the event for the confirmation of where we will be meeting. Because people have asked me, well, how does that work? Well, I'll let you know. We still have some details being worked out about where I'll be doing the in-person readings. So I will let everybody know about the in-person readings when you order them. Also, the video recorded readings, I am releasing just a small amount at a time. I think there are a couple left for the soulmate readings. Make sure you check those out before they're gone. The reason why I'm releasing just a small amount at a time is because I want to make sure my energy stays pretty solid for everyone. Plus, I need to take care of myself during this traveling time. So if they're sold out, they may be sold out for a week or so, and then I'll release some more, and I'll let everybody know when I do that. And InstantGo. So all of that information is on my website, fearlessintuition.net. Please take very good care of yourselves in the first half of July, because I feel like it's going to be kind of a roller coaster. Part of you is going to want to be tucked away and like, don't let anybody bother you. And the other part of you is going to want to like get out and hang out with people. So whatever makes you feel at a higher vibration, just make sure you're not ignoring the feelings. Okay? Don't ignore the feels. Release the feels. Feel it, accept what it is, accept what the trigger was, and release it. Get it out of your life, because manifestation is huge for you. Huge. So I love you guys. Have a great first half of July. I'll see you for the second half. Bye.